Alrighty, welcome back to some more flooding of red. So last time, we fixing up the shortcomings of our empires. We still haven't fixed up the military yet, but we are getting progressive. We are making a stable society slowly but surely. A little bit. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, we got the Iskra over here, so I'm going to read this. To mobilize the most intimate wealth of the nation, its people, must guide them. There is no better way to achieve national unity than the movement of a like-minded impulse, the direction of which is indicated by our state. Our approach will not be like the back country and will allow some freedom of speech, but on the condition that free thinking does not conflict with national interests. So yeah. You can be big brain as long as you're big brain with us. Very nice. Anyway. See if we can get some more support over here. A wee bit of war support. A wee bit of supporting the war, you know. Some casual war support. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, since I've decided we're gonna be going down to a master assault, so I think we feel better than us over here. Then what we got currently going on. I think it would make sense for us to be a master assault. Ooh, the Malagasy Kingdom. Haven't seen you win like ever. Yeah, I saw you win like once, but that's about it. News 22D. Very nice. And I'm wondering what their whole thing is going to be, because considering that Germany can... Oh yeah, there's over here. Germany... I really like these icons, by the way. They're very nice. Anyway, since Germany can put Madagascar to the full if the Rothfront wins, if the Republic wins, hopefully that wins on burning memories from the landing, so we can start doing like a bunch of like proxy wars, kinda. It's a little bit of proxy warring. There's a wee bit of wars for the proxies. Yeah, it is something that I'm very interested in seeing. I can't wait for burning memories to come out. I am very interested to see how France is going to be over here. Assuming that we're getting a bit of taste of Germany with this update. It says 4, and you know, pretty sure it isn't like the extent of the whole thing, so I am very curious to see how they're gonna completely change that. Very interesting stuff over there, but of course, like I said before, we're not gonna be doing we're not gonna be doing France right off the bat. We're gonna be doing Spain. Celebration of Spain, and then either the Phalange. Heard a lot of things, about Spain and all that. Very interested in a lot of things. Masters China. Masters chat, sorry, not China. Oh, I said, what the fuck? Many states? Yeah, then we got Portugal over here, and I think that was a minister, if I remember correctly. He's not a dictator in this town, he's just a minister. I think. And I could be completely wrong on all that assessment. It's been a bit. Did I read this? Probably not. History has shown that despite adversity over the centuries, Russia had managed to maintain its greatness. It is not a small extent connected with orthodoxy, which teaches humility and obedience. Without it, still be unthinkable to imagine Russia. To unite the people of certain opposition in the world, we must follow orthodox traditions, which will once again become a part of life for every citizen of Go's empire. But we're not going to be religiously enforced. Follow this culture because what makes us great and all that. A lot of things in any way. Also got some Soviets going along with this as well, so it's a very eclectic mix. Lots of mixing, lot of mixtures. Now, Messianic nationalism. Whether other powers want to admit it or not, Russia is destined to be great. We subjects of the empire bear such heavy but noblest burdens to bear this light isolation, and sooner or later bring the world to the common universal hierarchy. Yes. We are a new Russia. Yeah, the great Anastasia is terrible. Guess which one I'm gonna be doing. Because we need to be rather firm in our rule. Rather firm, some great amount of firmage. A-firms. Over here. Meanwhile, we'll begin that good shit going on over there. If we have one Brotherhood. I don't think they're really doing that. Things you do so change these things over here, and yeah, they went the Spartakism. Very sad. They're not gonna be doing any Pan-Asian stuff. Do want to have the Pan-Asian Federation. Spartakism passive and boring as hell. Don't really get to do much. Pan-Asian is where it's at, because you actually get to, you know, do things. That would be the very least. We got that good encryption, decryption. See, Communist School was made Republic. The other hand. Here. I've always did more into pocket defense. Pocket defense. Now let's do discipline in brotherhood. Under the benevolent reign of the Tsar, in case of Rita, we are Russians. We march in step with one another with camaraderie and unshakable will, from the Baltic to the Pacific. If you are part of our Soviets, we share ideas of creativity and liberty. If you understand your position to serve the greater good of the Union Empire, the young Russians welcome you. Indeed. We are all Russians. All of us. I wonder what you're going to be doing. That's going to be on the earn that. Depending on, for my friend, he don't need Solarity into Maya. You don't need a Maya, that's going to be a more direct threat. You don't need Solar, it's going to be a bit of a distant threat. It's going to be a pain to deal with, because then we have to beat up. Well, I guess we can make friends or ally actually if we do succeed in that, but whatever. See, in the meanwhile, we're making a lot of good things over here. We got no stability as per usual. What is this thing called stability? What's this thing called war support even? Well, at least stop saying that. But unless, at the very least, our empire is not going to be completely gimped. Now let's do Anastasia is terrible. Tsarina is terrible. She hates Russian enemies and they fear her wrath. But the great Tsarina is great. She's benevolent, she loves Russian people, and they love her in return. Let's let that comply in the game. We're not going to really expand beyond the Russian sphere of influence unless Finland does Finland things anyway. Russia celebrates Victory Day. Today, October 21st, Russia yet again celebrates the anniversary of the Russian Civil War. Defeat of the revolutionary horde by the Red Army. The Russian government nearly fell to the socialist and Republican, still fresh in the minds of both the people and the government, who's dedicated to ensuring that such an event never happens again. For as long as Russia, well, yeah, anyways. For as long as Russia shall live, to be nationalist, but yeah, that wasn't really nothing. Anyway, for as long as Russia shall live, it shall be a national Orthodox Christian, and most importantly, a strong monarchy with the Tsar or Tsarina, the head of state. Monarchies and Christians rejoice, while socialists and Republicans weep. Yeah, well, a little bit. Republicans weep. The socialists are kind of like, yeah, right. Love glorious Russia. See, because we got the Soviets over here, so it's been weird. But that's why I like the Motherwasti. It's monarchical socialism. It's weird, but very interesting how that would work. You're fleeing bean. What's the voice of stagnated over here? Was always seen to stagnate over here. Can't get society. Some can't get societal things. Excuse us terribly. And build surplus again. Gotta make sure that we still got that good tree going. Yeah, we'll do something like that actually. We don't need to have that much support equipment. The need is plenty of trucks and guns. For mail a monster over the army very soon. We'll rival everything. Official wants to get this over here. Cause I don't really care about the PP loss. We got plenty of PP over here, look at that. It's not really gonna do damage. Now the people's oprichnina. I think I said it. Oprichnina. Alright. Tsaritsa, for our greatness. It's not easy to manage the Empire alone. Especially when it maintains stability and fighting eternal enemies. We can help our mark to effectively rule and reign and rule over us by establishing the people's oprichnina. Representing them maintaining the force for our citizens and reigning in any troublemakers. I think this might be a successor to the Fauna. I think so, I don't know. All I know is that we're recovering from a war. With a whole lot of things and a whole lot of stuff. These issues are terrible. I don't really care about the combat stuff because we're not going to really expand beyond the border unless this war happens. Totally possible, but it's not something I care about. All I care about is getting them civilian factories going. And of course, so we're having no manpowers again. We can't have no bubble conscription right now until something big happens. Like, oh, I don't know, a great war. Probably gonna be happening next year or the year. Oh, there's a Oxford. Next year or the year to that. Village is strong, man. Yeah, Ravenlow is really fucking powerful. Really goddamn powerful. So I would do some exercise right now, but I'm gonna wait until we get the powerful, and the people moving. And we'll spend the Russian Academy of Sciences. The party eye. I'll read this before I read that. The room is bathed in the sun of music not yet heard on these walls. Vaults strictly classical and at the same time subtle and luxurious, enough to hint at more. The music is bright, full face of ruddy cheeks, like a young woman from a cloth hall, brave and improving, like a curly young man in brand new fur coat, who deftly and boldly drives his three-horse chase. It seems like he will crush everything that would not be lucky to happen on his way. Music then falls as if diving into the depths of the blue ocean, and then soars as if out of the sky, strong but quite old-fashioned. This Russian dance is coming to an end, but the couples continue to waltz, and the sound of boots ring in the ears. In the center of the hall, on a shiny parquet, dancing beautiful pairs of mother of pearl and crimson silk, ladies in embroidered cocoa chiniques and old-fashioned sundresses. How many seamsters and shoemakers work on them? The gentlemen made of high kaftans, girded with colorful belts, Lubochinaya greatness, as if the time of Alexei Mikhailovich returned. For a moment, from its bed-colored sable fur coats of past epochs, returned the hides and the folds of classic canopies and modern waltzes of French coutures. Where have you disappeared? A beautiful epoch of peace and ideal. Here is the master of the ball, the old Count Turov, dancing with his respectable, fair-sabred wife, hung himself like a boyar from the epics. Senior Turov Sasha, a dandy and fashionista with a thin black mustache and a quick look is nearby. He's part of the young Sofia Shikharova, a model of pure youth, not yet tired of with the storm of life. Pretty languish. Maybe it's too hot in the heavy dress, or maybe a look of Sasha too sensual. They are a beautiful couple, thin and strict stereotype of the Ostend German. Andrew von Wiekenbach, trying to look always decent, but still embarrassed under the stubborn pressure of Countess Unka Tomskaya. The ladies whisper with smiles, and the Countess seemed to have decided to stop having an old maid. To flatter the embarrassed aunt to Andrew so much. Not everyone dances. Junior Turov Roman stood without a partner and participated in the sluggish conversation between those who do not dance. He is not in his plate. He is swayed by the call of a kaftan. Even his room is squeezing him. To be honest, one would rather be in St. Petersburg again, among his non-noble friends rather than the disheveled antiquities. But he promised his father it would be very bad to embarrass him and not show up. Eventually, he and Lena will need his damn money sooner rather than later. And then the music fades again. This time, finally, the couple of mixing goes out while a servant comes out of the center and slowly announces, "And now the waltz, ladies and gentlemen." Very interesting stuff. Anyway, without technological development, any state runs the risk of being weak in comparison to its neighbors and being exposed to influence. The recruitment of talented and ambitious scientists to staff the Russian Academy of Scientists will mobilize our scientific potential and accelerate the development of innovation without any doubt. Indeed. Okay, that fourth one is going to be powerful. Use your shot. We expand our power. And the number of resources you have can definitely really expand your power. You can get a reach of a whole lot of shit. Now let's get some more ass radiation. I don't care about the A stuff. I'm more care about purity and the experience gain. That's gonna be a lot more better. Yo, Gry. Get spray down that, but still ain't doing all too well. Now, once we get rid of victors as a great war, we should definitely be on the up and up. Let's see here. Get better equipment. We're at star 39, so we should be able to get that soon. Very soon. Look at that. The people's watching this, the Regency. The Regency. Yeah, we can put those last. And the Russian sciences. And there's two national champions over here, since that's gonna also help boost our research. Construction. Everyone needs a champion, a hero in their duties to aspire towards. Both these great individuals inspire greatness among our people. Oh yeah, he's a big event. This big old event over here. Terrible day to have a curse. Great portrait of a high Tsaritsa Anastasia hung over the town hall tower. In fact, 4 of them looked down upon the town from each side of the tower, like faces of ancient idols built for their gods. There is no place to hide from a soft, lovely gaze. She is beautiful like spring, but with no one's smile betraying wisdom, but woman beyond human age. Every detail of those massive portraits were endowed with mathematical meticulousness, showing the soothe fear and anxiety of our lower subjects and bring fear in those high into something from the blue gaze. Did she really look like that? If you ever seen her, of course, no one dare to deny. Yuri sat in his chair. The old piece of bug and furniture creaked uncomfortably. He was a man in his late 20s, but harsh winters are even harsher factor where I gave him a face and hands of someone twice his age. Like I said, it didn't help neither. But how can one sleep when there is left belief fingerprints, truth to spread? None doesn't even matter anymore. They knew what he was doing. They took Sasha yesterday. By now, they told him everything they could. They could ever want to know, and more. How did they figure them out? They're a traitor among them. None of them even mattered anymore. The rest his tight face was cold and he didn't even feel like crying. He didn't feel like anything. He just wanted to be over with. He won't give these animals satisfaction chases him like a helpless child, chasing down prey is all they're good at. No sense of trying them. Those sick dogs like it. At first there was a strange stillness, untraceable air and looming doom, incoming doom like that never before a storm. People still walked the streets. Fat saleswomen still stood by a cart offering sweets to them. Children dressed in furry hats still stared hungrily at candy, their nose and cheeks red from the cold. Then the growl began. A monstrous, devilish noise made by packs of hungry dogs chasing after their prey. Primal and hateful, unfit for bustle, the steel or any other place where civilized men dwelt, also metallic and unnatural. Not one any of God's creatures could make it. People on the street knew what that noise was. It was way worse than how a hungry buffalo left to do itself. It was the song of motorcycle engines of humanity's attacked dogs. People moved aside, some of them made room for the oncoming machine, some of them pressed their faces against the wall and not see. Not hear those black dogs, these hellhounds. Rumors about them were too fantastical to believe, too frightening to ignore. They were dead warriors, dug out of ancient Kurhans, and resurrected by some unknown science. They were demons bound by some saint to serve us with a crown. They were werewolves just like men said to do government billions. They had human flesh, they couldn't be killed by no weapons, they bleed engine oil on fire. God damn. You ever heard the roar of engines? They were coming. They didn't worry. They didn't worry he would run. No one would help him. A man with oprichnina on his back with a cursed man. The hordes of savages, clad in black leather furs and animal skulls, were able to sniff him everywhere and chase up the corners of the empire. Tell him what's the sign your death warrant. The hiding was the condemning a family to prison and worse. Do no doubt them. It doesn't even matter anymore. When oprichnina barged in, barged into his room, they found a still show off hanging by a rope, and the face of Tsarina smiling from outside the window. It was a terrible day indeed. And of course, so that's the whole. It was oprichnina. Probably than probably than an intelligent agency. It's weird. That's surprising. Very surprising. Of course, so yeah. No pregnancy, I do no pregnancy things, and that's not related to the terrible thing. So even if you do the great thing, that still comes up because basically the security bureau, let's do security bureau things. In the meantime, they're gonna be building this shit. In the meantime, I'm gonna be trying to figure out how to do this. Let's see. Let's see, I'm trying to move this over here. Yep, that works. I'm too lazy to build things. Too lazy to build them, my boy. Too lazy. Let's get better at that. Too better than speed. It always loses that war. And with that, let's do a new Russian army. Given the tense situation on the watch days, worthwhile to carry out some reforms on military sphere. Some, like a lot. I'm gonna read this before we do it, because I don't think I read it. And plus I'll erase what we're gonna be doing now. Russia achieved great success during the Great War. They captured Chemysil, the success of the air General Gustav, and defeated the Germans in Prussia. The raiders were tarred by the bloody costs of more than 5 years of fighting. Followed by the 1919 revolution and the Civil War, but Russia is still staying proud of its achievements. Indeed. Yeah. It was kind of like we won, but like at what cost? I say it's a matter of cost. I mean, the only really bad thing happened was that our empire fractured. And we lost some territory to the east, but yeah. Compared to some of the other things, they've been worse. Could have been a lot worse. There was that. Move you real quick. So yeah, we probably won't be going to war this episode. Yeah, this episode, next episode, most likely we're not going to be going to war. We're going to do this whole unification stuff. Very sad, I know. But be a necessary evil. Okay, now you're gonna go to war with Harbin. Okay, since we got that decryption. Got the decrypted decryption boil. Of course, the director is gonna be a pain. The director is actually really powerful. It's the Solidaris. I would like to do Solidaris because this is a lot different than the Solidaris and we did with by Lelakov. It's all about the synchronization and synchronicity. That was synchronization crap anyway. Regardless of what plans we have for the development of the Imperial Army, the issue of modernizing is how the Queen of the battlefield shouldn't be left aside. Yeah, probably will do that. But yeah. By the Lelakov, guys, it's been so long since I've done that playthrough and seen it, and that I don't remember how his path was, but yeah. Yeah, it's very different compared to Utopia. National Union State and the Russian People's Labor Republic and the Southern Russia. Between the different Tsars, and I hope that this means there's like 3 different paths that they can go down into once of Gods and Men comes, because that would be, if it was just like a cosmetic thing, that would be kind of boring. Kind of boring if I say so myself. But yeah, hopefully, yeah, for the next episode, I'm gonna be doing Mass Assault. I'm gonna be prepping the army, and then I'm gonna go and unite the Empire. Uniting the Empire, boy. It's gonna be amazing, just you wait. Oh, there goes Sonia and Latvia. Latvia might be doing Latvia things. Yeah, this. Yeah, they're gonna do the whole thing. Try to get Germania. I'm really interested in how that's gonna work. From laying down with the princes and popes, they do the proclamation, they call the National Republic. Let's do infantry equipment. You already know what the issue of modernizing the equipment of infantry for a long time. The currently available forward and technical support may seem sufficient, but now we're clearly not using all opportunities we have. Yeah, we gotta become even better. Or become stronger. We gotta become better. We're gonna become Le Grand. I'm gonna get some atomic research actually. But tanks too, look at that. Well, the guns too, not tanks. Why is it guns? I don't know. That was weird. Anyway, we are about time, so next time we'll focus some more on our army. Yeah. Sorry about that. Let's focus more on the army, and then probably start the unification wars. Probably. That's the thing. Either I finish up. Yeah, we'll probably unite the Empire. Do some of do like one of these things, and then finish up the other 3 over here. Probably. most likely. Anyway. Yeah, until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.